Today, I want to give someone an hour of my time. Okay, so it's 2:12. 2:12 right now. We're gonna go until 3:12. Timeline 3:12. Okay. We're gonna see what we can create for a customer, a client, in an hour. They just ask for an hour of time to analyze their situation. That's all they're gonna get. We don't have to give them some world-changing strategy, but based on what I saw, how can we? Now let me see if I can share some of the, I think I can share some of this stuff. I think it's fine. So we're gonna do a little case study today. Client's niche is in government contracting. Okay. Now, somewhere here is an offer. Okay. We got a typical website. We got a workshop. Workshop costs $5K, but we are not truly taking advantage of the user experience. We're going with throw it all at the wall and see what sticks. We're not being targeted enough. So we want to give this client 1 hour of advice, and we're just going to try and focus on lead generation. And the client says they're willing to make a webinar. Okay, so let's start with that. Webinar is really one of the core aspects of many marketing funnels. Okay. Let me see if I brought my notes for this client as well. Yes, I did. I'm not going to be able to show the notes though. So goal, 100 to 1,000 students in 12 months. Okay. So that's our overarching goal. So I'm going to highlight that. I want the client to know that I know that that's very important. Okay, so what I'm really gonna do is give the client a visual strategy. Okay, they know I'm the funnel expert. And this client is suggesting that they may want to retain me long term. But I'm too busy to worry about that. Never let your clients forecast their future work with you. It means jack shit. You know how many times I've heard, oh, if this goes well, there'll be lots more. Do you know how many times? Everyone says that. That's ideal. That's in perfect ideal conditions. But then it's like any little thing can easily disrupt that. Okay. So, okay, I'm going to try and focus a bit more. I'm not necessarily going to dive into everything here. But really, an hour's worth of my time only takes 10 minutes to conceptualize. It's the building out that takes a bit more time. You know what you're going to tell this person. You just really need to let your brain fill out the plan. But I'm first also going to make an audit list here. Let's see if I can bring my audit checklist up real quick. Whoops, don't need that video on anymore. 12-point funnel audit. Right, so this isn't even the modern version, but it was on my desktop. I've got my 12-point funnel audit that I've given millions of people. It's 12 questions you should ask. I'm going to recreate a little mini audit right here. So domain hosting. I don't change my process. I may get more nuance and I may have better advice, but I still use the same process. It hasn't changed. The foundations of best practices is quite established. And also doing an audit of any kind is like the gateway to knowing which services you should offer, because as you do more audits, you kind of learn what more people don't have. Excuse me. And so that will teach you what is desired and also what it is based on the escape and arrival. An audit is just an escape and arrival path. It's an escape and arrival to best practices, right? So I'm going to get out a little icon over here. I'm going to get a green check. And I'm going to get that one right there. And I'm going to get red X. This one. I'm going to make the font a little bigger. Now I'm going to zoom in, shrink this down. Now remember, whenever you want to duplicate something, just hold the Alt key. That's for PCs. Sorry, I can't help Windows Mac users right now. Okay, domain hosting. Yes. WordPress responsive. Well, all you have to do is go to their website and press F12, and then you can like create like a little responsive thing. Or you can sometimes you can select which iPhone. Is this responsive? Guys, is this like fully responsive right now? Not really. Let's just refresh it in case it switches on the refresh. Like this picture is ugly. This white can't be red. This looks terrible on mobile. So yes, they're using a responsive theme, but they have not set up any responsive text or images, and it is leaving a lot to be desired in terms of brand trust. So right off the bat, I'm going to make a note. Responsiveness weak, text, images, colors, often not showing well. I'm going to shrink this text. It doesn't need to be as big. Oopsies. Okay, responsiveness weak, not showing well. Brand trust, leaving lots to be desired here. Okay, let's carry on with our audit. So we're going to say no green check there. We're going to put a red circle there. Right. Email list building. Is this person building an email list? Oh, we were looking for an opt-in. Did we see one? Is this one? No, this is click for tickets. View the report now. Okay, here's an opt-in. View the report now. Okay, but what's wrong with this as an opening line? Get the bid tracker system. What the fuck is the bid tracker system, right? Like no one knows. Why would they get it? Okay, so email list building is a yes. E-commerce, I already know it's a no. Like they're not really taking transactions here, so forget about it. Lead magnet, I'm going to get a new icon and I'm going to put a yellow warning icon. So I'm going to grab that. Okay, tracking. How can we check tracking? Well, we can right click on the website and go to view page source, and we can take a look for any scripts. I'm not seeing anything yet. We've got SEO. We can go Control F. We go Google Analytics. Okay, we found something here. No, this is Google Fonts. Let's go GA. No. Let's go Facebook. There's some Facebook. Doesn't look like it. You can also click on your Facebook Pixel Helper Chrome icon. No pixels found. Okay? So let's make a note of that. God, this is a valuable call already. I can just tell. Like, it's so important to watch someone do a live audit. And this is not necessarily delivery form, but for this client, it probably will be delivery form. You could take it out of Miro and you could make it a formal report, or you can give the Miro board and let them review it visually. So what was I just saying? Tracking. No tracking found. Pixel critical for pursuing Facebook ads and tracking your customers. So using this moment a little bit to copyright almost, like you have a problem, you better solve it. So tracking is a no-no. Okay. Facebook Pixel is a no-no. Pop-up software was no, which is fine. There's no exit intent. So you can just move your mouse around and see if there's exit intent. So he should be giving away some critical plan. So it's a no. You can also go Control D to duplicate. Automated email series, I'm going to say maybe, but not sure. Tripwire is a no. Backend is a yes. Okay, so client has a validated offer, $5,000. Copywriting, let's take a look. Homepage, copywriting, federal government construction training. GC Experts provides a solution to hyper completion, lack of opportunities, and be told your price is too high. Federal, it's not horrid, but it's weak. I'd give it a 4 out of 10, but it's not a 0 out of 10. Traffic, I'm going to say no. Okay, I'm pretty certain. So there is the first step. What else can we say here? Let's call this notes, consultant's notes. And I'm going to go to all the X's and try and report on it. Tracking is fine. Pop-up, consider using an exit intent pop-up with powerful case study or giveaway item that is not shown elsewhere. If you're gonna do a pop-up, you got to give something good away, and the best way is to make it more exclusive, like, hey, this is not available anywhere else, right? In an official report, would you expand on what you found? Explain. Yes, that's what we're doing, right? Pop-up. Tripwire. It is never easy to close clients from webinar to 5K. You may consider offering $9.97, $2.97, or $9.97 reports first. Okay, I'm going to move these up by holding Shift, drag these all up. I'm going to actually kind of make them more in alignment with the audit. Moving this down, pop-up tripwire, that's good. Traffic. Please. Traffic, recommendations, Facebook ads, Google ads, LinkedIn ads. Lead magnet is evident, but could be 10x more effective via copy writing and positioning improvement. How does that sound? Where are we at? 227. Okay, so we've used 14 minutes. It's more fun watching me in Miro than in Figma, right? Okay, I'm gonna put these on yellow as well. Consultant's notes. Goal, make it a bit bigger. Timeline, it's just for us. Okay, now I'm going to build them the funnel. Okay, so we've got webinar here. So let me duplicate. I don't need all that. Fuck. Funnel schematic. Okay, so webinar, I'm going to grab some icons from Facebook. I'm going to grab an icon from Google. I'm going to grab an icon from LinkedIn. Okay, I'm going to line them up. Just leave that for now. So we need to drive traffic to a webinar. So this is actually like webinar squeeze page opt-in. And I'll duplicate that and I'll put confirmed. And there needs to be a Facebook. We need to call this like the advertisement. We'll change the color to blue. And this will be more complex as we go. So you see an ad, you click and you go to the opt-in page. There should be a video there. Video. We need to describe that there is an action going to the email list. And now we have the actual webinar. I'm going to put that on rounded. Webinar presentation. Live or recorded. Okay. You need a offer page. Long form offer sales page. Let me see if they have that already. Workshops. I think their workshops page is pretty. Oh no, this is not one very good. Get tickets. Is that one good? Yes, this is a pretty good landing page. I mean, I haven't read it, but just by the way of how it's laid out, it's likely it's a lot better. Has a nice big title, a little video at the top, kind of like this social proof area, which is quite nice. You know, for this kind of industry, people aren't going to expect a lot in the brand terms. Where are we at? 231. Okay. So I've identified the core areas in a holistic sense. I also want to recommend, this is not actually that great yet. What I need to do is make it a little bit more clear. Like, what I would like to do actually is duplicate this. Lead magnet. Lead magnet. Delivery / thank you. And I want this person to understand that they need to send some emails. Okay. And then they should invite them to the webinar as well. They should do both this. So how about if I move all that down? not Google, for this. Let's move this back here like this. Let's put an L, put a wire. It's too quiet in here. No, not here. Here. So I'm just trying to build out the messaging a little bit that would work best. So this will basically suggest that the email list and this is okay. This kind of represents right. Warm. Cold. And warm. I mean, guys, I don't do a lot of these like 1 hour, 2 hour sort of consults. It's outside of my signature process. But this person made a good offer to me, so I took it. Warm. Organic. I want another box. Organic content. Pink. So why does this look slightly different than maybe I would have taught in the workshop? I mean, it's very similar, but really it's just a layered funnel, right? You can't always, you shouldn't be of the mind that I'll make the minimum funnel and I'll get the best results. That's the minimum viable. And I say that, and I say then you need to begin optimizing it. One of the ways you can optimize is maybe kind of by layering. See, I'm kind of showing an overlap, layering your funnels. So this top funnel, it's very lead gen. It's very freebie. It's content heavy. You're trying to get an email list. It's like me making YouTube videos, get on my list, right? It's very friendly. It helps generate leads. But then this bottom funnel, it also generates leads, right? When you opt in on the webinar, and I'm going to make this arrow go both directions, you add to the email list here as well. So they both do lead gen, but this funnel by itself can sell by itself. With an advertisement, with a webinar, with a presentation, and then an offer, it can sell itself. But what if you could warm up your leads in more of a freebie-oriented, safe funnel, put them on your email list, and then send those people, that's why they're warm, into your webinar offer, right? If I told you guys I'm having a webinar tomorrow, here's the link, sign up, you'd all sign up. You're warm, you want it. Advertising, you don't always know that. So this is like a layering of two funnels, essentially. One is a lead magnet funnel. It still ascends, but it ascends back into an opt-in. It ascends back into the webinar, because technically a webinar is more intense than a freebie lead magnet. So you are still ascending people into the next offer, but you've got to go slow. You can't just say, hey, it's $5,000, let's go. That's why we do this. That's why the layering is a wise choice, right? Hey, little star, where are you from? What city what city are you writing from? I know where most of my followers are from, so I like to find out. Bucharest, very cool, very cool. Yeah, well, we have these streams so that we can give back a lot and make sure everyone stuck at home right now can improve their remote work. 12:40 a.m. Thanks for hanging out with us. So I'm gonna make this a different color. I don't want it to be the same color as the webinar. I'll change the internal text to white. So I've denoted green as like opt-in pages, blue as advertisement, pink as organic content, yellow as the webinar, red as the sales page. I gave a little bit of info on how to deal with those email automation. I'm going to put a little arrow in between. Okay. You'd have to be careful here, though. When I drew this arrow back, I forgot that that could put them in an endless loop. So really, you don't want to put them there. This is like a lead list. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to duplicate this. We're going to put this down here, and we're going to call that prospect list. Just because they're a little bit closer to being the right target. I'm going to get a little email icon. Good enough. And those will actually be quite hot, because if they're going to watch the webinar, they're pretty damn interested. And you should make the title of the webinar very lead magnet-like, meaning, oh, I don't want people who aren't really interested. Okay, where are we at? 241. Okay. So we've got a funnel, we've got a bit of an audit. Let's go back to this, and here's what we'll do. Well, see, it's very dangerous to give too much advice, because this person obviously doesn't care how this looks. Like, they're fine with it. I mean, we can tell them bluntly, like, you need a lot of work. Like, we can try and do a bit of a copywriting overhaul. I mean, this is highly valuable, but this could land us a big job. So let's consider it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get our screenshot out. We're going to capture the entire page. Right click, copy. See if it pastes in. Sometimes when the page is too big, it doesn't paste in. So what you gotta do is you gotta save as image. We'll save, it should come down at the bottom of your bar here. There it is. Come back to Miro, you just drag it in. Think my computer is struggling. Okay, there we go. Like, it's a lot to ask a computer to stream 1080p video while playing music, while importing high-res images. Okay, so we're just gonna try and write some headlines here and give some suggestions. Federal government construction training. Let me review the notes. Okay, I know what it is. I know what their value prop is. Get registered, qualified, and land your next government construction contract. Join our workshops. Register for our next workshop. I'm going to take this out of here so I have a little bit more control over the text. I'm going to put a little bit of a button on it. I'm going to make this bold. I'm going to change the font a little bit just to make this a little cooler. Okay, I'll make this smaller. Okay. Who are the government construction experts? It's 2:46. What time are we going till? 3:12. Okay. So I got 14. I got 26 more minutes. GC Experts provides the solution to hyper competition, lack of opportunity, and price, and being told your price is too high. Yeah. It's a little bit too much. Federal government construction training from a guy who did 1,000 contracts to generate revenue. Client history by the numbers. Tools we use for profits. Example client. Join us at Win the Storm. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, so let's focus on the lead magnet. So we'll put a little note here. Value prop. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this down here and I'm going to change the copy. So they're using Get the Bid Tracker system. Our clients use Bid Tracker to get $400 million worth of contracts. I know the answer to this. I know the answer to this. Save hundreds of hours searching for government opportunities with Bid Tracker. Millions of dollars, millions worth. Page is overloaded. Notes. Page has a lot going on. Consider reducing to make message clearer. Because I think you're diluting the message here when you do this. Moving sort of into more of a traditional, like a lot of content sort of, very content heavy, but I just feel like it's a little bit overwhelming. Okay, so I'll leave that page for now. I'll limit that. Let me see what other pages are here. Workshop. Mastering Federal Contracts. Next workshop, April 8th to 10th. Live broadcast event. View the brochure. Pivot now. Okay, let me take a quick screenshot of this one. I'm going to make sure I save 10 minutes to summarize and create an action plan. The hell is going on with this page? You just can't expect people to go through that many testimonials. I mean, I guess you're showing it off, right? Okay, so it's fine to show it off, but write captions below the video or they are not enticing to click on. It's good to have lots of videos like this, but we really can't get a sense of what they are saying quickly. You cannot rely on people to extract a testimonial on their own. take a summary sentence of each and write them below or to the side. Let me go to this page. Can I really click on all of this? Workshop reviews. It's really weird to show reviews like this. This is really weird. I find that really off-putting. Highly recommend you convert to simple text rather than handwritten reviews. Feels weird for this context. Maybe I shouldn't say that. It's not my business. What the hell? Highly recommend you convert to simple text rather than handwritten reviews. Feels a bit awkward. What has happened when I go to proven results? It's a press release. Okay. What I'll do is a SWOT analysis: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. Time is it? 2:56. We got 16 minutes. Okay. Strengths: lots of real people validating this offer. A good start into video content. Functional website. Strong effort on, which page is it? It's Get Tickets page. On Get Tickets page. Weaknesses: lack of brand confidence, quality, and consistency. Copywriting can be wildly enhanced and show great results. Oh no. Copywriting leaves user in confusion in many areas. Hard to get real sense of testimonials buried deep in site or video. Let's look at our audit. Missing. Here's a good one. Guys. Missing several digital marketing conversion rate optimization best practices, including tripwire, pop-up, exit pop-up, copywriting, it's true. I'm not lying. I'm doing him a favor. Got to tell him what it is. Opportunities. 10 hours with marketer could lead to drastic increase in conversion and trust. Great offer, just needs stronger copywriting to bring out the benefits to connect with user. One more thing. So they can get a lot if they just work with a marketer. That's true. Copywriting is going to be very powerful. They're not connecting the benefits right now. And one more thing. Oh, reduce options for users across the board. More clear funnel path and reduce loss of attention. Threats. Inability to scale due to lack of tracking and sourcing key traffic channel. Let me review my audit really quick. I didn't say anything about the email series yet. Weaknesses, mobile responsiveness is also in question. Many users on mobile, the experience has not been designed with these users in mind. Threats on the email marketing, no. Opportunities, email ascension marketing campaigns would be highly useful to parse all of your testimonial and powerful YouTube content. That's some good YouTube content, but it doesn't get a lot of views, but it is convincing. My SWOT analysis. All right, we've got 10 minutes. Okay, so now I'm going to look at the audit and try and come up with an action list. 1, install tracking immediately. 2, complete webinar video or presentation. No, complete webinar video. I'm going to tell this guy to do automated. Create webinar landing page. Ever webinar. Create webinar landing page. Fastest route to leads. Install tracking, complete webinar video, complete webinar landing pages, run traffic to webinar opt-in. Duplicate that, drop this down here. Slower route to leads, higher quality. so lower quality. Long-term brand growth. Hire marketer, redesign entire funnel, amplify core lead magnet, run Facebook ads, amplify core lead magnet, set up pop-up, redesign entire funnel, more responsive and better copy, amplify core lead magnet, set up pop-up, install tracking, complete webinar video, create webinar landing page, run traffic to webinar. I mean, people don't even know what this is really worth. It's a problem. They think this is worth $250 per hour. I guess it might be. I'm not the only one who can do it. Just gonna remove that. You may be doing an injustice by including so much here and potentially distracting user from opting in, which is goal number one, priority number one. Right. A lot of our strategy is first and foremost that you accept that lead generation is the most important thing in your business. If you don't think so, like, you might not agree with my strategies. That's fine. But it's true. Now, it's 3:07. I've got 5 minutes left. But I think I'm done. What I want to move though is the action plans down. Potential action plans. Leave website as is. If you improve the overall funnel, you will see overall conversion rates go up, primarily due to increased trust factors displayed, created by a well-designed professional funnel. I mean, it doesn't really make sense that well, but you can certainly start with what you have, but will have to spend money on traffic and will not recoup maximum ROI due to quote-unquote funnel leaks. See audit. That's powerful. That's powerful. I want to highlight this. It's a good statement. First impressions, very critical due to nature of finicky web traffic users. Okay, that's yellow, that's yellow. I'm gonna make this blue, make it bigger. Duplicate that, prop it up here. Go SWOT analysis. That is green. Marketing audit, digital marketing audit. Funnel best practices. I think it makes sense to move these like this. All right, who thinks they can do that? Who thinks they can perform this? If you can, excellent. I don't know. I think you practice a few times, you can get the hang of it. Do we lose people here? Where are we at? Where are we at? Bored out of our minds, aren't we? Bored out of our minds. Rich, you're killing us. You're killing me, Smalls. You guys ever think about how annoying it would be, like, to live in quarantine, live in isolation, and then have to watch all these, like, old TV shows, like The Office? And it's like, ugh, remember the day we went to The Office? It sucks. This was cool, Rich B? 3:12. There's our 60 minutes. You can do a lot if you're focused, if you know what you're doing, I guess. I think it's pretty valuable. I mean, I should probably send a Loom video going over it, but I don't really have to. I mean, this person should go through this inch by inch to see what I've said. You know, the action plan, I really just winged it. I just don't have the time to give much more detailed. And I should explain that. I should say, listen, an hour was a bit pressing for this work, so what's up, Vanja? You heard that you can re-engineer any photo on the internet and find the original poster. Yes, that is true. It is called a Google reverse image lookup. Reverse image search. Tyne eye. Search an image and find where that image appears online. Yes, it's a little scary. People don't really like this that much, but it's like a reverse search capability. Pretty weird. Okay. So we'd have to go to share. We'd have to make public access to board by link. Can view and comment. You can copy it. You can send it off in an email.